In this installment, we're going to be going over the NFL bets for Monday Night Football slate. Here we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Monday Night Football slate we got going on between the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. All right. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel. Currently at 8.63 thousand subscribers. The road is to 10K. We are well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. All right. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. And guys, if you guys signed up for the Patreon, we had a pretty strong finish to the Sunday slate. Wild and craziness happened in that one particular game that we saw in Carolina, between that division matchup there between the Panthers and the Saints. Despite that, the 4 o'clock time came around and we destroyed it. I gave out Minnesota Vikings the cover. Jordan Addison touchdown. That was one of the main plays that I posted on the Patreon as well. LA Rams came through, and Detroit Lions. Rams and the Lions were tier 1 selections for Sunday, and that came through as well. So if you want to sign up for winning plays, the link is provided down below. You'll see that link. Click on it. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. To kick things off, we're going to be in Geha Field at Arrowhead Stadium here. Kansas City Chiefs 7-0, undefeated, going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 4-4. Looking at the current odds for this intriguing matchup we got going on for Monday, we have the Chiefs here as huge favorites, minus 450 on the money line. With the comeback of the Buccaneers at a juicy plus 350, point spread at 9. All right, total points at 45.5 as well. All right, public bet percentage here. We have 93% of the bets, 87% of the money all over the Chiefs. For the point spread, a little closer here, a little tightly contested. 51% of the bets towards KC, but we have 51% of the money towards the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sharps are trying to get some value here with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the plus 9 points, all right, on the road. Now, total points here, 86% of the bets, 95% of the money towards the over 45.5 in this total. Looking at the current injury report here, some injuries here for the Kansas City Chiefs. We have Nazeeh Johnson. He's going to be out. He's their safety slash nickel corner that they've used this season. Juju Smith-Schuster is still out. And Michael Dana is still out, one of their better pass rushers. He's been out for like last past 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, any other injuries there? Yeah, Jared Wiley, their third string tight end, is going to be out as well. All right, so for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we understand that they have been decimated at the wide receiver position. Obviously, no Mike Williams and no Chris Godwin. Also, we have long snapper Evan Deckers. He's going to be out. And D lineman Greg Gaines is going to be out. We do need to wait on some big news about Antoine Winfield Jr. He was downgraded on Saturday with a DNP. We'll see if he's going to give it a go. But the positive news here is Tyke Smith. It looks like he's going to be fine after the concussion here. He got in a limited and then a full practice in on Friday. We'll see if he's going to be 100% a full go later on Monday. All right. So some injuries here on both sides of the football. This particular matchup coming in, if we're looking at the stats, is going to look ugly, obviously. And now with the Buccaneers here, with all, they have to make adjustments, and I think they did. All right, so with all the injuries to the wide receivers, no Chris Godwin, no Michael Evans, they had to rely on some veterans and some young guys. All right, so we're looking at the box score here. Now, the guys that have to step up now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are Jalen McMillan, their rookie wide receiver, Trey Palmer, their second-year wide receiver, and then the veteran who played with Baker Mayfield in Oklahoma and Sterling Shepard. All right, that's their 3 wide receiver sets. But those aren't their most talented receivers. All right, K. Dotton has stepped up here, and he has taken over the mantle as one of the main guys here for Baker Mayfield. He got 9 receptions, 10 targets, 2 touchdowns last game, and that's where they're going to have to succeed against the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we're trying to find an angle here, trying to find value, because going with Chiefs money line, there's no money there. No, we're not putting up $450 to win 100. All right, so we need to find value. So if we're looking at opposing fantasy points allowed to opposing tight ends, this is the big weakness here for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, that those middle linebackers and safeties there have been exposed to opposing tight ends, and there's another factor to this where the Buccaneers can succeed as well. We're going to talk about in a second. But Kansas City Chiefs, 31st overall rank against opposing tight ends. K. Dotton is a very good tight end. And that's obviously Baker Mayfield has a very good connection with him. 9th in the red zone. All right, so we'll see if he can get in the end zone. But they're giving up almost 7 to 8 catches and over 80 yards to opposing tight ends. If they can get that going, that's another positive sign there for the Buccaneers. And not to mention that they're going to utilize their another asset here in the running back position. They have 2 very good dynamic running backs. Rachaad White is essentially a wide receiver, and that's where he can exploit this defense here. When you're working against these linebackers, these slower linebackers and these slower safeties, these shifty running backs are in very good situations. Bucky Irvin is super shifty. And this is where they're utilizing their running backs. 7 for 40 against the Falcons with Bucky Irving, and then Rachaad White, who's essentially a wide receiver. He's very good with his hands. 5 receptions, 38 yards, and a touchdown. This is where they can win with the tight end and the running back position. Baker Mayfield has been forced to lean on his other assets since he has lost Chris Godwin and Michael Evans. All right, so we see some positive signs here that this Bucs offense can get going with the running back and the tight end position, and then from there it can leave up some opportunities to the other wide receivers. All right, not saying they're going to be the focal point. All right, this game, I do see it going towards the over because of how bad this Buccaneers offense is. So I kind of see a shootout, back and forth type of game environment. We're looking at fantasy points allowed to opposing quarterbacks. It's been a very, very good spot here for opposing quarterbacks going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We just saw it. I showed you in that Falcons and Buccaneers game. Falcons put up 31 points in that one. Buccaneers here, 31st overall ranked, 29th in the red zone. They're giving up 271 yards passing and 1.9 TDs per game. All right, so I think this is going to be a back and forth environment. This could come down to the last couple of possessions in that fourth quarter. Also, another factor here, we've seen this whole entire weekend of NFL football, favorites are 13-1, and now you're finishing off the week of week 9 here with a big favorited Chiefs team. I don't know Vegas to give out free money, but something smells a little fishy. All right, favorites are 13-1 this week, and now we have the final game on Monday. Everyone clearly is going to be all over the Chiefs, and you're given a point spread of 9. That's the big question mark there. I do not trust that. If we're looking at how Tampa Bay Buccaneers have played, they played tough. All right, they fought valiantly against Baltimore to stay close in that game, and against the Atlanta Falcons, only losing by 5. All right, so I expect a spirited effort out of the Buccaneers. And then comes Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes should be fine in this game going up against this defense that has struggled. But this defense here in Todd Bowles plays cover 3 defense, all right? And that is where he has struggled the most this year. He is 13th overall out of all QBs, out of 36 QBs, 13th overall in completion percentage. Mahomes is 24th in yards per attempt against cover 3 coverage. And even worse, Mahomes is 28th in passer rating against cover 3 coverage amongst all 36 quarterbacks, all right? He has 0 touchdowns against cover 3 coverage, and he has 2 interceptions against cover 3. So Todd Bowles, he's going to bring the blitz, and behind the blitz, they play cover 3 defense. So this is a spot where they can get Mahomes to make some mistakes. All right, you're getting pressure and you're getting coverage that he struggles against. Then this leans me to go with the Buccaneers +9. All right, I think that's where the value is on this. And obviously, I do think the total can go towards the over as well. I think that the Buccaneers can utilize their tight ends and running backs. They're very dynamic. And then I do think the Chiefs can score on the Buccaneers defense that have shown to be in some shootouts the last couple of weeks. All right, so that's what we're going to be going with. We're going to go with the value here. Value will be on the Buccaneers. I'm not going to trust the Chiefs with the 9 points here. Something's a little bit fishy in this spot. All right, and I think the Buccaneers are going to be the right choice in this one. All right, so Buccaneers on the +9 and the over on the 45.5. If you guys want to debate about these selections, let me know in that comment section down below. We can definitely speak about it. If you want to sign up for the Patreon for winning plays, I'm going to have a same game parlay for this. If you want to see the futures, I dropped 2 futures this weekend. You sign up right now to that link provided down below. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This your boy Chef D. Peace out.